The Greek mythology reading cards are a powerful deck of oracle cards, combining the insight and wisdom of ancient Greece with iconic images from the world of art. From the moment you open them, you will marvel at the treasury of old art images, beautifully enhanced and remastered using digital image technology by Richard. But there is so much more, for Alison has delved into surviving
Hi everyone, it's Maria with Mysterious Adventure Tours, and I feel like I'm surrounded with love. And thank you so much for coming on. Although this was originally published as a private live stream that is only for you, essentially it is, because you're the only ones that have the link. The problem was that if we did go private, we wouldn't be able to use a chat room. And the chat room you'll see is an essential part of this program. It is our very first medium gallery. And I'm so excited that I actually flew to Greece to do this with my special guest, Kathrine Sorilos. So I will be talking about Kathrine a little bit, but before I want to sort of go into a little bit about the format of what we're going to be doing and what your experience is going to be like today. Like no other. Even though you've done maybe a few tarot card readings and mediumship readings around, around your surroundings and your experience, etc., there'll be nothing like the oracles of Delphi. They're ancient, they're old. They've got a lot of energy. And to have a Greek psychic medium to deliver this is pretty grandiose. It really is. So I'm trying to not make my little image there until I invest on a green screen. That's what you guys are going to have to get. It's almost like that spooky look, right? But that all being said, welcome to our program. The format's very simple. What we're going to do, there's about roughly around 80 of us watching, or maybe there'll be around 80 of us watching. As it grows, I'll introduce Kathrine Sorilos, and then she's going to describe a little bit about the process of the Oracles of Delphi and how that's going to be delivered to you. Because it is unique, it is different, it needs preparation. Okay, so what you will then do, you have a jar, and all your names are in that jar. We're going to be limited to only pick 10. But 10 of you will get a 5 little tarot card reading for about 5 minutes. One after the other. On the 11th, what we're going to do is draw a very special person. And that person will be gifted a 30-minute oracle reading session with Katarina privately. So, wait until the very end. And we got a little bit of surprise there for you as well at the very end. But do wait until the very end so that you can see if you're the grand prize winners. Only given to those that are watching the show. As after all, you're taking a beautiful Sunday and taking an hour away to be with us. And there's no better way to appreciate that. So thank you for joining us. Now, what will happen as that name is called out, I will try to reach out with you through comments or through a text message and let you know if you want to come up on stage is fine. If not, you will listen to your oracle reading. It's not going to stop Kathrine. She doesn't have to see you. She knows you're there. And she will meditate and she will get that reading for you and deliver it to you. So yeah, it works out perfectly. So it's the first time we're doing this, so there'll be some bumps in the road. Always is when I travel to Greece. but we'll work this together. The main thing is that it's delivered with sincerity and with pure intent. And that's what's needed to have a fabulous thing. So make sure you do drop in your little comments and say hi. And I recognize a lot of the names on here. So I'm kind of excited about this. So yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we're getting those. I'm wondering if we have to, because I did change it to a public reading, and it's still saying I cannot get this. Okay. Anyway, okay. I got the chats going. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh, Glenda and Patricia, and oh my God, it's such beautiful names. Vicky. Oh, Robbie, you're here. Fabulous. Maggie, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Oh, these are like family. This is like a reunion, guys. Okay. So we're so excited. Yes, we are going to Greece. We're going to Greece in September. We had to change the dates due to logistical reasons, and that's perfect because we are going to see the mysteries of Euphorius. And wait till you hear about that. It's just amazing. But now, I just got too excited because I'm seeing my comments, and just want to make sure that we all can be reached, and in case your name gets pulled out. All right, so let me talk to you about Katharina. Okay, Kathrine is an amazing woman. Again, she was born in Australia, but actually she is as Greek as they come. Her parents are Greek. She primarily was raised in Greece, and she cooks like a Greek, and that's what counts. So she's been seen on very national and international Greek television shows. Talking about the paranormal field. Kathrine is a highly gifted psychic, trance medium, and paranormal investigator. If anybody knows me, you know you cannot pull the wool over my eyes. I know when there's a good medium and a real medium, and she truly is. But with a twist of Greek in her, which makes her even more outstanding. She dedicates much of her time in research with a demonstrated history of working within the industry. Kathrine is the founder of Oracle Whispers, where she offers readings and teaches psychic spiritual development and different healing classes to adults and children internationally. Her skills integrate strong talent with past life regression, remote viewing, psychometry, spiritualism, parapsychology, demonology, and even clinical hypnotherapy. And she's about the only Greek that I know that is this highly, highly gifted. So I'm glad she's taking me out to Greece, so I would not do this without her. Without any more delays, let's go ahead and bring her up on stage with me. Katharina!
Hi! Καλώς ήρθατε. Καλώς σας βρήκα. In Greek, which means you're welcome. I'm glad I'm welcoming you into my home.
And you got a beautiful home, and that background is outstanding. What is that background all about?
That is actually the Oracle of Delphi, and that is the god of the sun, of the god of sun. When he comes in the morning to bring for the rising of the sun, he always comes on his golden horses.
Wonderful. Now, what is an oracle? For those that are not really tuned into that world, what is the oracles of Delphi?
Okay, the Oracle of Delphi. Delphi was the temple of Apollo, which is the god of the sun, right? And the Oracle of Delphi. There's two oracles. There's the Oracle of Delphi and the Oracle of the Dodoni. So when we go into our mysterious adventure tours in Greece, we are visiting both of them. So what they used to get young virgin girls, and they used to bring them at the temple, and they used to have the high priests around. The girl used to get like smoke bay leaves and other fumes that used to come from within the earth, and they used to get a bit drugged out, but they would give out an oracle. The people would come from all over the world, and just to get an oracle out of the oracle, right? Which they used to be called Bithia, and that comes from the word python, which the Greek god Apollo killed at the temple.
Mm.
So she used to sit on the tripod,
Mm-hmm.
and she used to give out the oracle.
Mm.
And that only happened every February. So here we are at the month of February giving out oracles today.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Was that planned?
And it's really funny because after a while, they decided to only have 50-year-old women do the oracle readings.
Really?
So I'm 50. It's February. So here we go.
I'm actually 35 years old, so I don't qualify, but I am a virgin. Oh my God.
There you go. There you go. You're fine. You can come over.
My nose growing.
So yeah, that's
anyway,
the oracle.
Yeah. So how exciting that this is almost a tribute to an anniversary, an annual ancient anniversary.
Exactly.
And then we move forward with 7 months, right?
Yes.
And what happens in 7 months? In
the
September?
7 months, we get all these wonderful people, all of you coming to Greece.
Yeah.
And we're going to be starting from Athens and working ourselves all the way across the islands to Delos, which is the island where the god Apollo and his sister Artemis was born. That was the actual meeting point of all ancient civilizations, where they would exchange things in Delos, right? Apparently in that island, no one's allowed to sleep there at nighttime. You have to be there at dawn at 6 o'clock and leave at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So from dawn to dusk. The magnetic field there is unbelievable. A lot of sightings of UFOs have been actually been seen there.
There,
Yep.
yeah.
So we're going to go to Delos, and then we're going to come.
If I may interrupt you, because later I'm going to get a little bit more in the specifics. Tell me about the mysteries. That's what I meant. In 7 months, right?
Okay.
We're going to dive into another ancient anniversary of a ritual.
The mysteries of Elefsis, right? So that used to start all the way from Samothraki. That's an island up north, a very small island up north of Greece. The actual ritual used to start from there, and it was a ritual to the goddess Hecate, right? And it used to travel all the way by foot from Samothraki. They used to call them the Kavirian mysteries, right? So they used to travel all the way from Samothraki, all the way through Salonika by foot, and come all the way down to Elefsina, which is in Athens. We're talking about days and days and weeks of walking.
Oh my God. Is that what we're doing?
No, we're not actually doing that. No.
We're modern conveniences.
We're actually going to go to Elefsina. And that used to start and happen at the mid of September till the end of October, beginning of October. They used to celebrate the fact that Persephone, Dimitra's daughter, the goddess Dimitra, and Persephone, her daughter, was abducted by Pluto, by Hades. He's called Pluto. In Greek, Plutonas, right? So he was abducted by Hades, if you want to call him Hades or Plutonas, is the same thing. And she wept for her child, and everything just dried up. That's why September is autumn. So, and then she would beg for her daughter to be returned. And there's a well where we're going to go and do the mysteries, where we're going to do that celebration. there's a well where apparently that's where Persephone goes down, and that's where Persephone comes up from. She goes down for about 3 months to her husband, and I think it's 3 or 4 months if I remember, and then she comes up and stays with her mother for another 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The entrance to the underworld is in that well, what we're going to do a celebration at.
Oh my gosh. So I'm just so
Very cool.
ecstatic. But you know what? I've got a bunch of little people that are so anxious to see to see your gift come to life.
Okay.
And they want to make sure you're part of that gift.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we're going to be doing, and I think just to remind folks, is that Katharina has a jar, and it's
I've actually got Pandora's box.
oh, that's even.
I don't know if you can see it. Hang on.
Oh, I know. Is that funky?
Yeah.
Green, non-green, non-green.
Yeah. There we go. You can see it there. There it is. If I put it against me, you can. There you go. And it's got all the names in there.
Okay, wonderful. And then once we pull your name, if you are part of it, I'm watching your comments. Actually, what I'm going to go ahead is I'm going to take the liberty of putting the entrance to the StreamYard. If you want to join Kathrine so she can see you and people can see you react to the readings, you can go ahead and I'll pull you up. You don't have to. You don't need to. So once you're up there, or if you're not there, she's going to give you about a 5-minute reading and we'll proceed to the next one. But I think that's a good thing. And let's see what lucky 10 people are doing. Again, don't use that link until you're called. As a courtesy, I have your phone numbers and I'll send you a text as well. If you're here, that's fine. If you're not, this is fine because we'll send you the recording, right? Yeah. So I'm going to let you take over because this is not my realm. So I'll go and hide back in the closet and good luck, everyone. Yes.
If we get the person, will they be answering there? Because I can't see the answers. Or will they be typing there in the comments?
I'll take care of that. Yeah,
all right,
I'll
honey.
Take care of that.
All right,
so
okay.
That's why the closet and me are really fond of each other. So I'll just work out those details from the closet. Yeah. So, hey.
I've got the first person.
Before I leave, who's that very first person?
Brandy Stark.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Brandy, are you here? All right, you are. Come on into the green room.
Okay. All right, so here we go, Brandy. Let's start with you. And I've got my oracle cards here. Actually, they're called the ancient mythic cards right here and ancient Greek cards. And so we are going to start a reading right here, honey. So here we go. Okay. So to me, it shows here that you've been going through some issues with your life where you're actually, first of all, you're sensitive, you're an empath, you can see things, you can feel things. You've gone through a few dark times in your life where you're actually trying to find your way out. You're trying to find out your reason. You want to make changes. You're actually at the point where you're making changes and you're not looking back. You're going forward. So in a couple of days, either 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months from now, things are changing with work, or you're doing something new with work. And I can see you working with your hands. So either at your job, you're going to a higher position, or you're going into a new job and you're starting new things. So I can see that you're talking to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius young male right here. So let me have a look at here what it says. Give me a second. You're talking to, I don't know if it's your son or someone very close to you. It's someone someone that you love very much, and it comes across as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now, okay, so if you are doing anything like you're overdoing it with some things like eating or drinking or smoking, or if you're overdoing it, you need to sort of calm down a little bit. Or if you're overthinking, or if you're overdoing it with things, you just need to calm down a little bit. Sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and you're trying to reflect your past. Now, I can see you going onto a trip and you're crossing water in 6 days, 6 weeks, or 6 months from now. And also there's big changes with your work, with your life in general in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months from now. Again, showing me changes with your work. I can see you speaking to a friend of yours that comes across as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female. There's major changes coming around your love life as well. In the past, if there's been a breakup with somebody, from what I can see in your past, a breakup, either you're getting united with that person again, it's temporarily, or there's changes in your love life. I can see that death doesn't necessarily mean death, which is right here, which is Kronos, right? No, sorry, that's Hades. So that doesn't mean death to me. That sometimes means changes in your life, in your actual family life, in your love life. And it shows here that either the partner that you have or you might have in the future will be your, how do I say it in English? Your alpha and your omega, your soulmate. So that's what's coming right here. Okay, just one more last thing that I want to pull out in my cards right here. It's showing that your message from the oracles is wisdom. So you need to really search into your wisdom and to start either reading books. I can see that your wisdom is coming up from above, from the universe. So there's changes like that, big changes coming into your life. So the wisdom that you're seeking is coming. So that's it. I've lost the clock, Maria, though, so I don't know where I'm at the moment.
So the clock has lost us. So I'll just kind of come in every few minutes and let you know it's time for a new one. So let's go ahead and pull out our name. I kind of like to see those names pulled out anyway. So
all right. So yeah. Okay. Now Anastasia George.
Oh, Anastasia George. She was with me in Ireland. All right,
Okay.
Anastasia. So again, if you are here, Anastasia, go ahead and that link I have on the comments on the YouTube page, and I'm going to go ahead and send you a text message as well. Let's go ahead and get Anastasia started. Thank you.
All right, let's get Anastasia started right here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, Anastasia. Okay, so you got Aphrodite, the goddess Aphrodite right here, and showing here that you're making changes into your life, into your physical body, your face, your body, your actual soul, your psychic. So you're making big changes, like you're becoming beautiful. You're looking at becoming beautiful from the inside, and that is actually showing on the outside as well. So there she is. Hi, Anastasia. You can unmute if you like.
Hello.
Hi, Anastasia. So I don't know if you saw this. You got Aphrodite. And you are a beautiful woman. You can see that you're a beautiful woman. So it's showing here that you're making major changes with yourself, inside and out. So your beauty from within is coming outside as well. Now, So, do you involve yourself into like water spirits? Are you very emotional? Okay, all right. So you've got the nymph right here because it shows here. I don't know if you're involved into music or the arts, but that's what it's showing here. And actually, you've got the spirit of water protecting you. You go well with water. You work well with emotion and water. So you're a therapist. You can actually heal people as well. Okay, now, and you're very good with your hands, with working with your hands as well. You're very gifted, and you can actually fix things and make things. So I don't know if you make jewelry or if you know, make little things, but you're very good with your hands because you got the card of Hephaestus, the Greek god of creation. And okay, do you like to drink a little bit more than what you're supposed to? Yes, no, yeah. Yeah, okay. Because it's showing here, you've got Dionysos, the Greek god Dionysos, which shows here that you are the fun of your how do I say it? When you go out, you have fun. When you go out, you're the center of attention. When you go out, you know, everybody's mesmerized with you. And you're a very inspiring person. A very inspiring person. So keep up what you're doing. So let me just look at this at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Okay, now I can see that you're going to be doing a few more studies. You've got the center right there of Chiron, which to me is showing that you're either going to be doing some more studies or you're finishing your studies or some seminars that are coming up. You've got a lot of knowledge. You've got inner knowledge that's coming, you're grounded, so it's coming from above and beneath, all your wisdom, all your knowledge. You are a very gifted person. You've got a woman that's an Aquarius right next to you, that's very close to you. She comes as an air sign, so she could come as an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, very close to you. And she's always protecting you. Now, I can see you in 6 days or 6 weeks, 6 months crossing water or going overseas. And there's major changes coming for you as well. Big major changes. You're very picky with your friends. So I can see 2 good friends around you. One comes as an earth sign and the other one comes as a water sign, as an air sign. And like I said at the beginning, you're finding your inner beauty, your inner self. You're actually healing. You're healing your psyche. And that's it. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks, Anastasia. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you were happy with your reading, Anastasia.
That was lovely. I think a lot of it was very accurate. I have to look to see what my 2 best friends' signs are.
No worries. Earth sign and air sign. Don't forget
What
that.
is your sister's sign, Anastasia?
My sister's a Taurus.
There you go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The earth sign.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your air signs are Gemini, Libras, Aquarians.
I just know I'm Scorpio and I'm water, so that explains why I like.
That's what explains a lot of your emotions, hon.
Yeah.
And your inner beauty.
Bye, Anastasia. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Let's connect. Yeah, bye.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's pick the other name right here. Okay. All right. I've got Cindy Harp.
Cindy, all right. Let's see if she's here. All right.
Is she here? Okay, let's look at Cindy Harp. I actually like looking at your faces, guys. So it's good if you can pop up. Okay, so Cindy Harp. All right, your messages from the Oracle, Cindy. There she is. Hi, Cindy. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's have a look right here. All right. Now, in the past, I can see that with a lot of in the past, like when you were younger, and not in your past life, but when you were younger, when you were, say, teenager or mid-20s, something like that. You were very, I could see that with your friends, that you were very picky. And now, like you had a lot of friends, but now you've become more picky with your friends. Because of who you are, and because you see the good in people, you don't see the bad in people. You see the beauty in people, but it's not always what you see. It's not always the outside beauty. Sometimes the inside of a person is hateful. So that was a hard lesson for you to learn in your life. And also, I can see you always had the urge just to get away from things. Not actually, you didn't like fighting. You thought it's better if you just go away from the problem instead of solving it. And that's always followed you, but that's a lesson that has been learned now, and you're actually changing that, and you're actually solving things better. You're actually talking, you're actually more open, you're actually healing your throat chakra. Do you have issues with your thyroid? No? Okay. So what it's showing here, because your chakra, your throat chakra, the blue is a bit more dimmer, which means that in the past, maybe you didn't express yourself too much, and now you're actually expressing yourself. Now you're actually talking. That's why I asked if you had issues with expressing and your throat chakra. So let's see here. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. So if you're a freelancer with work, things are changing with your work environment. So if you're a freelancer, if you're doing something on your own, that is all changing. It's like you're taking over the world, and you're making new changes into that. Also, now, again, you got the Hades card as well, which death doesn't always mean death, right? It means new beginnings in your life, and that's what you're making right now. You're making new beginnings. Sometimes you think of your childhood. You go back sometimes and you reminisce your childhood, and there's a part of your childhood which you have blocked off. And those memories are resurfacing. So you need to heal those memories. Now with work, I don't know if you're working with projects, but if you are working with projects, you are in for a big deal, honey. In the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, it's going to be non-stop. And working body, soul, and mind. So it's going to be non-stop. Now, I can see a male around you that's not on earth. He's passed away, comes across as blonde, blue-eyed, like your colorings, and he comes across as a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I don't know if it's a father figure or a brother, but it comes that he's very close to you. Okay. And he's always protecting you. And he always he was always not I won't say judgmental, but he was always like, this is how it's done. This is how it's supposed to be. He was always balanced, and he loved the mountains and hiking. So I don't know who that might be. Is it someone you know?
No, I can't think of anyone.
Okay. All right. And okay. All right. So do you have a daughter, Cindy?
No.
I'm seeing a little girl right here. And I don't know, it comes out as a daughter figure. So I don't know if it's in the past, it could be an abortion or a miscarriage.
No.
Okay, because it comes out as a little girl right there around you. surrounding you.
Okay.
Okay, and she comes across as like about 8 or 9 years old.
I'll have to think on that one.
And she's always around. I can see her spirit always around. So that's it. Now, and in your love life, there's also changes coming. So either your relationship is getting better or there's something new coming into your life. And that's it. I hope you're all happy with that.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a project manager, by the way.
Okay, there we go. But you got to figure out who the little girl is.
I know, I will. I'll think about that.
It could be some twin sister that might have passed away, or a sister that your mother might have lost a baby.
That would. I'll
You
have to be nosy and
That's
ask.
the psychic amnesia we talk about, huh?
Yes.
Cindy, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Stick around and watch and see. Your name will be put into the batch for the 30-minute private reading as well. All of you. Yes. So I want to bring up Brandy Stark because we couldn't get her in before. Just for a second, okay? Just to say hi. She's the first reading you did. Brandy, hi. How are you? It's been a while, huh?
It has been, and I was so excited for this because I'm a professor and I teach on classical society. It's like my baby.
And that's what she said. You know that you. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and I love the reading. I'm so glad it was positive, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I want to form a paranormal museum here in St. Pete.
There you go. So you will make it. You will make it. I can see that you will make it. But I need you also to look after your health, Brandy, because you've left that behind. Okay?
I'm a caretaker for my mother, so I understand.
I know, but you need to look after Brandy. Okay?
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, Brandy. See you soon.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Cody Lyman. Is that how you spell it?
Are you kidding? Okay.
Am I kidding?
Now, yeah. I adore Cody. Cody, come on in. Yes. I adore everybody in this room. Okay. Okay. But Cody is special. Yeah. And I think everybody in the chat room is going to say, yay, Cody, because they all love Cody. I hope Cody's here. If not, I'll pull him in. And Cody, if you're here, come on in. I'll put that link again.
So I'll go ahead or wait.
Yeah, let's go ahead, and I'll just go ahead and
it's a male, isn't it? It's a male, isn't it?
Male.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a male. Okay.
All right. Okay, here we go. So, Cody. Okay. Ooh, all right. Why do you always I won't say self-inflict, but you actually punish yourself? Always. You are a happy person. You have gone through a lot in your life. Especially it's coming up as between the age. I don't know how old you are at the moment, but I don't know why I'm getting 49. But 9, 4, 9, 13. What I'm getting is either from the age of 13 or the past 13 years. I'm seeing the number 13. I don't know what the number 13 signifies to you, but either at the age of 13 or for the past 13 years, you've gone like from down to the Tartarus, which is right here, not to the underworld, but where the Titans are, where the Tartarus are. So it's like the hell of punishment. So you punish yourself a lot, and you shouldn't be doing that. You are unique. You've got a beautiful soul. You have beautiful intuition. You're thinking about your mum a lot too. I can see your mum or your grandmother right here, because the moon, Selene, represents the mother figure and also represents your intuition as well. You've got great intuition. You are like a beacon of light. So you attract all energies. And you are very grounded as well. I can see that you're very grounded as well. So, because you've got earth around you. So you need to learn to ground yourself too. So stop punishing yourself. Follow your intuition all the time, because you've got great intuition. Don't sit there and put logic in the middle. It doesn't work that way, especially to psychic people like us, you know what I mean? And you need to learn how to ground yourself. And you need to start supporting yourself as well. So there's major changes coming there. Let's have a look here at what's going on right here. One, two, three, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you like music or if you write music, because I can see that you're very creative, very poetic. And I can also see that everything comes from within you. And you've been through your share of pain as well. There's a male around you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces around you. That's very emotional as well. That you talk to is like a good friend. Now you're going to hear about a pregnancy. Again, the Empress is the Earth, is right there. And I can see a woman with a name of E, starting with an E, Ellen, I don't know who that might be. And I can see an M, Mary, Margaret, and also you're going through some court cases or something with the with court or lawyers is coming up, or some paper signing that you need to do. And again, like I said, you need to stop beating yourself and having guilt, and stop beating yourself, please. Things are changing. In 8 days, 8 weeks, everything's changing. Everything's changing in your life, in your love life, in or in your relationship. If you've got a relationship, in your relationship, or in your work environment, in your life in general, there's big changes, major changes in the next 8 days, 8 weeks, or 8 months. And that's it, I think. Also, yes. Also, I need you to look out for if you've got headaches, or if you're suffering with headaches, or if you're suffering with migraines, and also if you need to go check out to see if you need glasses as well, and stop feeling guilty, because you're seeing things in your dreams. This is following you in your subconscious as well.
So Cody did respond. He did listen. He just preferred not to be up here.
I understand. So, I can see from the cards.
Yes. But again, I'm very happy. There's a lot of chatter about Cody because he's well loved. He's part of the family.
Good.
Yeah. So I'm ready for your next one.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to number 5. Elaine Vivis.
Okay.
Sounds very Greek.
Yes. Let's see if we can get Elaine in. Elaine, if you're listening, I'm going to go ahead down back to my closet.
Hi, Elaine.
Yeah.
Jump
All
over,
right.
girl.
Okay.
And that name sounds very Greek. All right, Elaine, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Imagine like 1, 3. Okay. All right, you got Zeus, which to me, Zeus means the father figure. It means the gods of all gods. It also, to me, it means that you're probably thinking a lot about your father. I don't know if you have issues with authority. So let's take it one by one. So you're thinking about your dad a lot. And I don't know if you're feeling guilty about a few things with your dad, or you need to get some things off your chest. Also, you don't like much, you didn't go well with authority. That's something that maybe it was inflicted in you when you were young by others, by your teachers, by people around you, but that's something that you do not go well with. You're very independent, you're very outspoken. That's something that you've learned to do now. You know what I mean? Maybe you weren't like that in the past, but now it's something that you've learned to do. Also, look at that. You've got Hera, okay, which is Zeus's wife, which means to me that's a mother figure as well. And it means protection. You have a lot of protection around you. So also it means that you can have a lot of protection from your mother and your father as well. And you're very family orientated. You like a good family. You like family, if that makes sense. Okay. It also shows here that in your past, maybe 10 years ago, or when you were, or in 2010, I'm picking up the number 10, you were deceived by people. You were deceived by people close to you, or people that you trusted, or you thought that they were family. That's where all three of those get, coming together. You have your camera on, but I can't see you. So you're not on the chat with me. Okay, so let's have a look at these now. Hi, Elaine. Did that make sense what I told you so far?
Yes, because my dad's 92 and I constantly worry about him and his health. And obviously being Greek, I mean, the way we're raised, you're always family, making sure everybody's together, okay, not fighting, if bringing,
Yes.
So it is definitely at times a little bit, maybe even an obsessive. I would say probably with my dad because, he's a staunch patriarch,
He's
an old
great.
school. Yeah, that type of older generation Greek.
That's why I said the issue with authority. That's why it came up like a lot. But you're very family orientated. Like
yes, definitely.
It's a big thing. Mama, babas is a big thing for you.
Yeah.
So, definitely. But death is coming close. Do I say it as I see it? Do I call it as I see it?
Go ahead. Death, you mean like somebody in the family, or?
Yeah. But dead doesn't
death.
mean
Are you saying? Are you saying one of my parents?
No. Let me see it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay. Now, all right. There's major. I don't know if you've got your own home. If you've got your own home, but you're doing some changes in your home.
Well, I'm trying hopefully to move.
Yeah, you will be moving. And it will take a lot. It will take strength to do it, but you are moving. Actually, who's Ioannis, Yannis? Who's John?
John is on a personal level. Yeah.
Okay, that's something personal. That's with you. It needs a lot of strength to see what you're going to do with this relationship. Okay. Also, you've got a dream of finishing studies or doing some studies or some seminars, which you will be doing very soon. You need to follow your dream.
Okay, I have a PhD, so I'm kind of really done unless it's...
Do you want to do more things, though? Because I can see you studying. In the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, you'll be doing some more seminars.
Okay, or maybe giving seminars.
Oh, giving seminars, yeah. Because I can see you're doing the teaching. So either you're doing them or they're coming. And also you're traveling overseas, so you're crossing water.
Okay, maybe Greece.
Okay. Yep, in 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. And be very careful of deceiving people. People deceiving you.
I've cleaned out a lot of people because...
Good. You've done that in the past 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or 7 years that you've done that. Now, death to me, which came up in the cards, it means changes, major changes. So it doesn't necessarily always means death, but there's major changes coming through.
Okay, I can appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Para pole.
Para Carlo, no se cala.
This is like a family reunion going on. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. It was
Ellen.
wonderful.
How great. Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye, Elaine. Thank you.
That was pretty
deep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Pretty deep.
Yep. But I didn't want to go further into the personal details because that was,
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go number 6.
Lucky number 6. Who is it?
Jeff Den, DEHN.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jeff. I hope you're here, Jeff. If not, Jody, grab Jeff and get him on here. Yeah.
Is that the one with the white hair, the lady?
Huh?
The Jody, is that the one with the white hair? Yes, the one that does the angelic reiki.
The angelic
Yes,
readings. That's your
okay.
husband. Yeah.
Where is he?
I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to start the clock on the clock, but I will get him on here.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, all right. I got Aries. The first card that I pulled out for you, Jeff, is Aries. Sometimes you fight with your own self. Sometimes you play, you have war within your own self, with your own soul. So you are your spirit, your personality, you never settle down. You're always around, you're always doing things. You're always constantly fighting with yourself. So, and to me, it also shows that you're a man of power, that you are a strong man, that you never give up, that you'll be fighting till the end of days. You know what I mean? For yourself, for your family, for your children, for everything, for everybody. That's who you are. That's your personality. Also, okay, sometimes I can see that, I won't say guilt, but you do have from your past, you have you hold some guilt inside you, a small piece of guilt of things that you could have done better or you could have changed. You need to let that go, because sometimes those thoughts, they become actions. So they surface. So you need to change that. You need to stop thinking about things like that and your past and what you could have done and what you could have changed. Stop reminiscing in the past. Also, okay, so you yourself, you can see things. So you can, you have premonitions, you have precognitions, you can feel things, you can see things through your dreams. And you've got a beautiful, your wife is the same as well. I mean, she's not only a healer, she can see things, she can feel things, she warns you about things. And that's a gift that you should, that's the oracle, that's Bethia, right? So you need to actually open up even more and accept your gifts, because you are a very gifted person. So let's see here. Okay. All right. So, okay. In your life, I don't know who the H is. I'm picking somebody, Harold. And accept your gifts, because you are a very gifted person. So let's see here. All right, are we on? Okay, so all right.
Hi, Jody and Jeff. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of rewind the clock a little bit. But I think you have a background noise going on.
I don't know who the H is. I'm picking
Can you
somebody
go ahead and put
Harold
yourself
and accept
on
the
mute?
gifts because you are a very gifted person.
Not mute, but the speaker. Get off the speaker. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
I can hear Jody cackle. Okay.
Yep, I can too. So I'm picking up somebody, if they can hear me, I'm picking up somebody with the name H, Harold, Henry, and George as well. So you had to make big decisions in your life, and especially when it came to friends, to family, and relationships as well. In the past, you know, you had your ups and downs with Jody, but it was like a little, you know, lover's tiff, because I can see that you guys are very much in love. Also, and you know, even if you had big arguments, you never like at the end of the I'm picking up somebody, if they can hear me, I'm picking up somebody with the name H, Harold, Henry, and George as well. So you had to make big decisions in your life, and especially when it came to friends, to family, and relationships as well. In the past, you know, you had your ups and downs with Jody, but it was like a little, you know, lover's tiff, because I can see that you guys are very much in love. Okay, so
I'm sorry about that, folks.
That's all right. That's okay. That's fine.
Technology, yes.
Yeah. So I can also see that you like working with your hands, and you like I don't know if you like working with weapons, and also I can see that you have either a war, which not the war god, because that's why the war god came up as well. You have a background of either Native American or Celtic, so you are a warrior. I can see warrior blood inside you. And a death of a man, blonde, blue-eyed, that comes across as an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, has still stigmatized you. Okay, the loss, it could be a loss of a friend, or it could be a loss of a family member that was very, very close to you, that has really stigmatized you a lot, and you still have not gotten over it. That's it. So I don't know if they want to answer to that, Maria.
Yeah, they listened. I think what happened is they didn't understand they had to take off their speaker.
That's okay.
But that's okay. That's okay.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go to number 7. Veronica Zemke.
Veronica. Okay. Let's see if we can get her on. Veronica, are you here? Okay. Back to the closet.
All right, Veronica. Let's start. All right. Okay, Veronica, I don't know how old you are, sweetheart, but it's showing here at the age of either 38 or 8, 9, 10, 11, or 11 years ago, you went through a major sadness. And it could have been a breakup, or it could have been a loss of a family member, because you went through sadness, like major sadness, but that actually changed you a lot too. You are actually like Persephone. You can balance things out for yourself. You know how to balance things out. So the other card that's coming here is that you, in this life, honey, you are fulfilling your destiny. And you're going to watch that you'll be fulfilling your destiny in the next nine months, 9 years, up until 2029. You will be fulfilling your destiny, what you came for. You will understand the reason why you came to this earth. So also your luck is changing in the next, because I know that maybe in the past 9 years, or 2009, 2019, because I'm seeing the number 9 very much. So you had some issues with bad luck, or luck was not on your side, but now that's changing as well. So luck's coming your way. Okay. Also, there's going to be major changes at the age. There were majors, like I said, I don't know how old you are, but there were major changes at the age of 38, then 54 and 64. So keep those ages in your mind. Also, you've got the Pleiades around you, which means that you've got universal protection. You do. You have universal protection around you. You've got universal knowledge. You're getting a big download. You've got universal knowledge, universal protection, and also whatever you touch, you'll be able to heal it. Even if it's a human being, even if it's a dog, even if it's a plant. You've got healing abilities, and there's a lot of knowledge coming through as well. So let's have a look too here. Okay, now I want you to look out. I don't know if you have any issues with your hands and your feet and your joints, but that's something I need you to look out for. Also, I'm seeing a woman that comes as an earth sign that's around you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be someone very close to you, popped up in your mind and in your thoughts right here. Okay, now I'm also picking up somebody with a name with the initial N. It could be Nick, Neil. I know that you have sacrificed a lot. You're a very you're a very giving person, and you give. So you've sacrificed a lot in your life. People are coming to apologize to you from the past, saying sorry for things that they've done. It's up to you if you're going to forgive them or not. Also, maybe in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, I'm seeing a small operation that you might need to do, or some issues with down around your intestines, around your stomach area, intestines, so your bowel area, because I'm seeing some issues there. So you're either going to be going into antibiotics or some medication, that major medication, or there might be a small operation. And also, if you do have a son, I'm seeing a boy, a man here, a male, that's coming towards you, and he comes across as a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. So there's a man, a male, like a son, that's coming towards you, talking to you, and wanting help. So that's what I'm seeing over there. So yeah, so that's the changes I'm seeing in your life, and that's I hope you're happy with that. Okay, I'm going to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. What number is this one, Kathrine? What number is this one? Is this 8?
1, 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Carrie Gibson.
Carrie Gibson. Is that with a K or a C?
It's with a K.
K. Okay.
All right, Carrie Gibson. Here we go. All right, so Kerry Gibson. Okay, Kerry. All right. Now, you went through some issue, like health issues. It's showing here at the age of maybe 2. And then again, I'm seeing some health issues at the age of 20. And again, now I'm seeing some issues with your health for the past maybe 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, or since 2022. Okay, but it is showing here that you are actually healing. So I've got Asclepios, the god of healing, right? Of medicine. So it is showing here that you're actually going through your healing process. That always doesn't mean physically. A sickness could be like mentally, emotionally, physically, subconsciously. So these things, these ages that I told you, it could have been something that you went through either physically, mentally, emotionally, but you are actually healing. I can see that you're actually healing. Also, there's knowledge coming your way, a lot of knowledge, right? So you need to start downloading all this knowledge. Okay, now I can see that you have you have people around you that are very supportive of you, right? Again, you need to start grounding yourself as well. So maybe you need to do some healing, like Reiki or hands-on healing. You also need to get some stones like black onyx and red jasper and put them around you, because I can see Medusa right here. All right. Which to me is your internal fear. That's what it is. It's your internal fear. You have a lot of internal fears, which means that you might be suffering from panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Now, I know this is going to get a bit personal. I don't know if in your younger years, you might have been maybe molested, or you would have been abused physically, mentally, emotionally. That is one of your inner fears as well. But like I said, you're actually healing. That's what the message comes up. So you're healing physically, mentally, and emotionally, sweetheart. It's about time too. So let's have a look at this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't know if in the past 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or 6 years, you've gone through a path of being alone, emotionally alone. Doesn't mean that you've broken up with somebody. When you go through that, these kind of thoughts, like Psyche here that's sitting on the rock and looking into her cup of life. Psyche was in love with Eros, which was the son of Aphrodite, and Aphrodite didn't want her. So she's reminiscing in the past. So it's showing here that you're reminiscing in the past. You're reminiscing maybe old relationships, or maybe the relationship that you have right now, marriage relationship, but the same thing. To me here, it's showing that all things are healing emotionally and in your relationship, which means that either something new is coming to your life, or the one that you have is going to get fixed. Be careful of major fights around your work environment or family environment that are popping up in the next 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months. Also, you're going to hear about a breakup, or maybe you're going through a major change in your relationship. And this card of Prometheus is showing here that you need to stop sacrificing yourself for others. And that's it.
It's just going smoother. By the time we get to number 72, we'll be fine, right, Kathrine?
Exactly. Okay, let's go to number 9.
Yes. Who's the lucky 9th, huh?
Christy Krugel. Is that how you pronounce it?
Christy Krugel. It sounds like it, huh? Christy.
With a
Hey,
C.
let's get her in here. All right. Here we go.
All right. Hi, Christy. Let's have a look at you. All right. Okay, Christy. 1, 2, 3. All right, Christy. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I can see in the next maybe 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or you've been doing this now, or you will be doing it, you're pushing your subconscious too much. You're trying to find out things from your past. You're trying to find out, it's like you've blocked things from your past and you've blocked your subconscious in some ways. And you've outlimited yourself. So you're going back into your past and you're reminiscing into your past. You're reminiscing in your subconscious to find answers. You're overdoing yourself. That's what it's showing. It's like you're eating, like you've got Kerberos. No, sorry, it's upside down. Kerberos, which are the dogs of Hades. Okay. So you're beating yourself up. That's what it's saying here. You're a very strong person. You're a big protector. You protect yourself. You protect your family. You protect everybody around you. Sometimes you overprotect. You overdo it. You need to take a breather. Also, the dogs of Hades, Kerberos, is also the protector of Hecate, the goddess of Hecate. So I don't know if you're involved in magic or you like all this stuff with, seeing things, feeling things, having premonitions, prophesizing things, but they're there. And you actually have the protection of the goddess Hecate and the god Hades as well. So this is going much deeper. That's actually going into your deep subconscious, into your total darkness. So you need to shed some light in your own darkness and some darkness into your light so you can balance your yin and your yang. Now, also, Athena. There we are. The goddess Athena. To me, the goddess, she's actually the goddess of war. So it shows here that you're sort of fighting your own emotions. You're very knowledgeable. And use your knowledge to your advantage. That's her message to you. Use your knowledge to your advantage, not only on yourself, but with people around you. You will win a lot of things that way. And also the sun. The sun to me also, there you go, sun. To me, the sun is also the father figure. So the authority, the father figure. So you might be thinking about your dad. You might be thinking about authority. And also to me, it means strength. And that's what you're getting. You need your strength, and you need to find your strength. And maybe you might need to check out on your vitamin D. Also, that's what I'm picking up. You might have some vitamin D deficiency. So maybe you need to go out in the sun a little bit more as well. So let's have a look here. You need the sun to surround you. You need the light, not only the darkness, which was Kerberos, but you need the sun as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a look here. Okay. With work, I don't know if you're in an environment of work or your family environment, but you're going to hear about a few gossips behind your back. So be a bit careful. Okay. Also here, you can see that you're speaking to somebody with the initial B. It could be Brett, Barry, and Victor. Vicky, Victor, Victoria. Also, you're at the end of your crossroads. You don't know, that's enemies, right? So you don't know what direction to take at the moment. You're at a dead end where you're thinking, should I take that direction? Should I take that direction? Whatever direction you take, you've got Athena around you. She will give you the knowledge of whatever direction you need to take. Also, I know that you've been through some issues in your life and some hurricanes, I would say, but you're actually tying onto your own port, like your boat is tying to the port. You're throwing your anchor, and you're making new beginnings, maybe even changing state or homes. And I can see an A around you, Adam, Andrew, that's helping you with that. So I don't know if that all makes sense.
Fabulous.
Great.
Okay.
All right, last one. No, second last. Pam Baxter.
Pam Baxter. Right. All right. Take it away, Pam. I'll try to find her for you.
All right. They're not actually popping up at all. Okay. All right, let's go Pam Baxter. Ooh. Okay, Pam. All right, so Pam. Okay. Now, you're actually, I'm seeing love around you. I'm seeing actually being in love. A lot of love oozing out of you. Now, you need to heal your self-conscious, not just your self-conscious, your whole being. You need to start loving you. You need to start falling in love with you. That's what erotas means right here. He's the god Eros, the god of love. And it's saying here that you need to attract yourself. You need to love yourself. Not just everybody else, but you. Start loving you. Also, there's major changes coming your way. It's like wings on your feet. You've got the wings, animals. There's animals in your hand, in your feet. So to me, that's showing that in 6 days, 6 weeks, maybe in 6 months from now, that you are going through major changes in your life, in everything, in your love life, in maybe if you've got a relationship, things will get better. Or if you don't have a relationship, things will, you'll meet somebody new. So there's major changes in your life, major changes in like maybe moving or traveling, because I can see traveling as well. Also, Apollonas, the god of light. So I can see that there's you're going to be surrounded by light. You need to bring light into your life. You need to start seeing things a bit more, not so heavy, more lighter, more start seeing the fun in things. That's what it's saying right here. So you need to make major changes. That's what I'm saying. If there's major change, there's changes coming into your life, but you need to make changes as well. You need to love yourself. You need to let yourself free. You need to leave the light inside you. 1, 2, 3. Let the light inside you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, all right. Okay, I can see you have the moon Selene around you, which to me means that you have some you're very intuitive. Also, there's a bloodline of witches you've got a bloodline of witches as well. So you're a healer. You might have some issues, with your hormones as well that you need to look into. I can see you traveling across the states. You're going to some trips very soon. Also be careful in the next 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months of not losing money. And I don't know if you're trying to sell something. Be careful of how you're going to sell it and what money you will receive, so that I don't deceive you, if that makes sense. Yeah, next. No? What am I saying? Hang on. Okay, so that I, yep. Yeah, so also, yeah, if you're selling, like I said, if you're selling something, you make sure that they don't deceive you at all, okay? And you don't lose money. And also, you're going to be very careful of around your area if they've targeted the homes around that area, so no one breaks into your home or the houses around them. I would say maybe wait and not sell anything at the moment. That's my opinion, but that's entirely up to you. I would say wait until 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months from now. Also, I am seeing some issues with the police or with a court order or court case, and that's coming up pretty soon. And you're talking to a blonde woman, blonde, blue-eyed woman. She comes across as a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius about this. I don't know if she's a lawyer or a friend that you're talking to. And I'm also seeing that you're talking to a woman named Mary about this as well, or M. I'm seeing the initial M, if that makes sense. And I can see you traveling quite soon, not just in, around the US, but actually crossing water. So yeah, I can see you traveling there as well. So 2, and that I can see that in June, July. So I don't know if that makes sense.
It's incredible how a lot of the ones you have are traveling somewhere. Huh?
Yeah, they're actually traveling.
Yeah, we've had quite a rest of non-traveling for a while, so it's all resurging. Yes.
And my last person, is that my number 10? Yes.
Now, I want to make sure everybody understands that everybody hold off, because the 11th person, Kathrine's going to put them all back in the thing, is going to get a 30-minute private reading with you, Kathrine.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've already pulled 10, I think. 1,
Did you?
2, let me see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've already done 10.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's put one back in.
Okay.
And do the 30-minute reading.
Yeah, well, we're going to go ahead. Before we do that, it's I am absolutely taken back. Absolutely taken back, Kathrine. You didn't disappoint me. I knew you would, you're probably extremely exhausted. That was rapid fire. But I can tell you've done this. This is not your first rodeo.
No.
But how did you like the experience?
I love it. I can, because usually when I do readings, I will always have the person across from me, so I get a bit of a feedback as well. But now it's like blinded. You know what I mean? No feedback. No one's on the screen. Only a couple of people, and I'm actually not seeing their face. I'm not seeing their age, and I'm not seeing anything. So I'm reading them blindly, and that is where remote viewing and psychometry falls into.
Yes, absolutely. Well, together we're going to be on September the 12th, right?
Yes.
Through September 22nd, actually 11 days. So we actually added an additional day to allow us to do the mysteries without impeding on the original itinerary. So I'm extremely excited about this trip. Let's see if I can go ahead and 1 second, if I can. Yes, 1 second.
I've got my 11th person right here.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not share it yet. Let's see if I can do this. Okay. I want to kind of open this up, and don't know if we can see a little bit of the mysteries of what we're going to be doing. And yes, Grant Wilson and Brianna Wilson and Kathrine Sorilos will be joining us for 10 days, along with a few of our travelers. And we're pretty stoked about this. This is actually going to be on September the 12th to the 22nd. We're going to be going through some incredible spots. Now, these spots were handpicked by Kathrine.
Mm-hmm.
Kathrine has a lot of experience in exploring the antiquities of Greece, but above all, some special places that qualify almost on the American level of a good ghost hunt.
Mm-hmm.
The sanitarium that you're taking us, and some of the very special places. So can you give us a 2-minute little thing about what we will be experiencing in Greece and why you selected those places?
Okay.
And you know what? Before that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up some special guests. I don't think anyone had suspected this, but we're going to go ahead and bring them up to the stage. I think Grant and Brianna Wilson are there. I see a little bit of a camouflage. Maybe they'll turn it on. But in the meanwhile, let's go ahead and get you guys talking a little bit about the places that you selected and why.
Okay, so let's start with the sanitarium of Parnitha, which is one of the major, it's a very haunted location. In that place, I got my first EVP, where it's actually very clear in Greek. And if you see on one of the TV shows that I'm on, we play the EVP where it says, "I killed my brother," and it says it very clearly. That place used to be, before it became a sanitarium, it was for World War II. So when we get there, we'll get Italians, German people, soldiers in there, Greek soldiers in there, because it was a hospital for the Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Then it became for a hospital for tuberculosis, and there's a story behind it that there's a sighting of a little girl there hiding or going into the bushes, because there was a well, a fountain there that if you drank from it, you will heal yourself. So she was so thirsty that she died on her way there. So we do have her phantom, her ghost appearing many times. Her name is Anna. And also, hi guys.
Look who's joined the party. Look who's joined the party. For those that have been in a closet like with me for the last 5-6 years, there's Grant and Brianna Wilson, and we're so thrilled that you were actually witnessing this whole ordeal for an hour plus and a half. We've gone over our time, but that's okay. We're just going to be popping in the energy drinks to Kathrine. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. And you're going to be chasing us around in Greece as well, won't you?
Yeah, we're super excited to head to Greece and meet with everyone who's already signed up, and hopefully more of you come, because we're going to have a great time. As you can see, Kathrine's a lot of fun. She's super charming. She's super sweet, and she's got skills. I mean, the rapid fire oracle is what I'm going to call her from now on. The lightning oracle. I can't believe that. You must be exhausted.
No, I'm okay.
But yeah, we're like I was. If you think, I mentioned on a call earlier, if you think about Greece, it's really hard to think the paranormal connection to Greece, but a lot of what we use in the paranormal and a lot of the magic that people use, or the intention that people use, was kind of solidified in ancient Greece. I mean, they had so much figured out, and apparently they still do. Clearly, these Greek people are on the ball. But we're excited to go down and look at the ancient stuff and learn about it and see how it connects to modern day beliefs and viewpoints, and also even places that are newer to go in and actually do paranormal investigations in Greece. I mean, it's going to be mind-numbing, and above and beyond that, amazing food, beautiful scenery, and beautiful people.
Yes.
And Rhiannon will be there with me, and she's just a wonderful person. Obviously, I'm biased, but so I think we're gonna have a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. And I'm limiting my visits across the, just because I, have to get into a position that I have to start running the business a little bit more efficiently and not go on these trips. But this is one I have to go to, guys.
Yes.
I've always wanted to go to Greece ever since I was a little girl. And I will tell you that if we get half of the energy work that we got in ancient Egypt, if we get that, now they say the Greeks actually invented Egypt. Did you hear that, Kathrine? I hear that a lot. Yeah, they did. The Greeks invented Egypt. Okay, so we're going to the to the root cause of ancient energy. It's the energies that I had in Egypt, and this marks my 1-year anniversary of visiting Egypt. And for those that were not with us, it was incredible. It was incredible, and for us to look forward to another ancient realm as Greece, is going to be far superior. Now, the wonderful thing about Greece is that it interjects a little bit of that modern paranormal experience with a sanitarium and some other places that are known to Kathrine, that she personally has investigated. She actually has gotten data from that. So we're really going into the belly of the beast in Greece, which is something we really didn't explore too much in Egypt, simply because they're not as open to this.
Yeah.
So in Greece, they are. Yeah. And they're it's so yeah. I cut you off, Kathrine.
No,
I
that's
should
okay.
say Grant, Rhiannon, and I cut you off.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
So yeah, we'll be visiting the sanitarium. So it's got a lot of history and mystery. And then one of the cemeteries that we go in, the ancient cemeteries, Keramikos, right? Actually, they found They actually found ancient writing on. Oh my God, my mind just stopped. Not wooden, but in marble and written like curses, actual death curses, and buried in the cemetery of Keramikos with the dead people. So a lot of death wishes, a lot of death curses. So we'll be visiting. So you can imagine the energy of necromancy there, of actual magic. The whole place of the cemetery of Keramikos is filled with magic. You will feel it when you walk in them, and the spirits there are earthbounded because of the curses.
Yeah. So it's going to be amazing, guys. If you can join us, okay, and you've got 7 months to be ready for this. The group that's already signed up, it's about 3/4 filled, guys. So you better hurry if you really have the intent of coming with us. It's a once in a lifetime experience. You have 7 months to pay into your tour, so that helps you kind of financially budget it. No interest. We just kind of want you there, so we just split it up into those monthly plans. And above all, it's absolutely an itinerary that has never ever been done in Greece, and that's been verified by my sources that they think we're incredibly crazy, but delighted that we're doing this, and they're so excited. Our partners on this tour are actually Greek. We have a Greek archaeologist that is also into the spirit realm. So we're going to, I was not going to impose Kathrine to understand what, the history of the ancient, even though she probably would do it well, but, to have an expert, an archaeologist to present this with us.
So cool.
It's amazing.
It is.
So, yeah. So I think and let's talk about that food, for God's sake, let's talk about that food. So we're so excited. Poor Rihanna has not said a word between Grant, myself, and Kathrine. Can we hear from you? Rihanna, are you excited about Greece?
Super excited. Like Grant said, we love studying the ancient stuff. So being able to go there and like stand in those places and experience the feelings and the smells and all that stuff. Like, I don't know, we're super excited. And like I mentioned before, one of our favorite things is being able to spend time with the people that come on these vacations, because you have a good amount of time, and we really get to know people and make new friendships, and it's a blast. So great trips, very worth it.
Yeah, a lot of the events we do, it's kind of, you might get a minute or two with the person and that's it. And here we have 11 days of just really, we're venturing together, we're exploring together, and it builds a family. And we did the Romania trip last fall, and we're still talking with those people.
Still talking. It's still going on. It's amazing.
I can't wait to get Kathrine there and stick her in Delphi and yours to go.
Yes.
I'll make sure you guys are in tunics, ancient Greek tunics.
Right. No pressure. No pressure.
And there's some surprises there. We're not gonna reveal it all.
No.
So there's going to be some really extraordinary surprises there. So anyway, if you're interested in jumping in, I wish you would consider it. I'm going to go ahead and put that little banner on just so that you can see where to go. My God, mysterious adventures tours. And then just look up Greece, and it's there. It's the only Greek tour we're doing. Sign up and hopefully you will do that. Now, I also want to let you know that you're not going to, this is incredible, but actually Katharina is creating a document about the zodiacs, the Greek zodiacs, and every person that has applied for this event will be getting one as a compliment to us. So so if you love Kathrine, if you love Mysterious Adventures Tours, if you absolutely adore the Wilsons, do consider joining us. All the information will be on that ebook as well. But with all that being said, who's getting a 30-minute reading, Kathrine?
All right.
Hopefully somebody is still on with us.
Nanette.
So we can pull them in.
Nanette Doiron. I think that's how you spell her name.
Nanette. Yes.
Where is she?
She actually is. Nanette is actually, I don't know if she's on here or not. She is joining us in Greece. So, what a coincidence. Is that a sign? Guys, thank you so much. If Nanette comes in, you've got the link. It's on the chat. Jump in. Otherwise, I just want to use this little time to say thank you for all of you for the overwhelming support that you showed us for our very first Medium Gallery. It was clumsy. It was cute. It was absolutely as unprofessional as they come. But you know what? It came from the heart. And you know that, Grant's not used to these productions that there are and crafted completely beautifully. But it's what they call grassroots, right? Grassroots, and
sincere.
It's sincere and genuine. Yeah, I'm buying time for Nanette to jump in. Otherwise, we'll just say, I want to thank with all my heart and soul, Kathrine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And is that the last time we're going to see you? Hey, Gray and Rihanna, thank you so much for jumping in at the last minute. And for all our followers and all our friends and all those wonderful people, all those hearts we saw on our comments here. God bless you all. And thank you again for being a part of our lives. And yeah, we'll call it a day. How about that?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Hope to see you in Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Go to Greece. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Okay, so where's Nanette?